Hey guys, in this video, I wanted to show you the process for getting custom logos for your watch builds. If you want to personalize your watch or give it a professional look, a custom logo is a good addition. Oftentimes when I start a build, I use sterile dials that don't have any branding on it. Because of that, there's a lot of negative space. A small logo that is about 4 millimeters tall fills in that spot quite nicely and personalizes it. First things first, we'll need a logo. This could be your initials or something simple. If you're like me and not really an artist, then you either have to find a logo online, which won't be unique, or thanks to generative AI, you can have one created for you for almost no cost. I like to use Bing Image Creator, and I'll show you how I get it to create a unique logo with some specific prompts. So just head to the website here. A logo should be simple and in one piece without any floating elements. I'll show you some examples when we create one with the Bing Image Creator. So this is a typical prompt that I will use to generate a logo. Create a simple logo with eagle, black and white clip art, white background. After about a minute or so, it will generate 4 possible options that you could choose from. The top left one would work as a logo because it's one single complete piece as long as you remove the wavy part underneath. Let's zoom into it to get a better look. So here, like I mentioned, the eagle part of this logo would work really well as a logo because it is a single piece, whereas the bottom section here won't work because they're just floating elements. So just remove it. I would just delete that. And let's take a look at the next one. This won't really work as a logo because there's too many floating elements in here with the feathers. So I'd probably skip this one. So let's take a look at the next one. This one will also work as a logo, granted you just use the eagle portion. It is completely one piece, but these other elements at the top with the stars and the mountain, you probably want to remove that. Same thing with the bottom. And if you just use the eagle, that should just work fine. And finally, for the last one, this one could work, but there are some floating elements like the eyes. If you could somehow attach it to the other parts in this little piece here. Other than that, um, but you do have two better options. So if you're happy with the logo that you want, all you have to do is download it. Just click here. And we're also going to download the other one that works well as a logo. This one should work as well. And we're just going to save those. And I'm going to open that up in Photoshop and then remove the elements that I don't want. So I'll show you that really quickly. So here in Photoshop or whatever image editor you like to use, I'm just going to remove these lines at the bottom where we're left with just the eagle. And this is the perfect logo for a watch dial because it is a single piece. And next we have the other eagle. Again, we're going to have to remove the other elements like at the top here, the stars and the mountains. There's just too much detail for like a logo that is 4 millimeters, so it's better just to remove them. And all that you're left with is just the eagle, a single piece that is easily printable and that can be resized. So I think those are two ideal logos for a watch dial. Once you have the logo you like, you can head over to AliExpress, and there is a seller that I've used numerous times, and this is the one. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested. But basically, you can look at some of the other examples from previous buyers and see what kind of quality they are. I'll just quickly click through some of these here to show you some of the examples of logos that other buyers have made. There's a lot of good reviews. So let's take a look at the description for this item. So it is made out of a metal nickel to be exact, and they do come in several other colors. You could print them in gold, silver, rose gold, black, blue, black, green, pink, purple. Um, so I usually print them in silver. Here are some more samples from other buyers as well. And they do come in these like little sheets. There is a minimum order of 20 that you have to buy, so you just can't buy one. Before purchasing, I usually will message the seller and ask them if they're able to do this particular logo. So make sure you message them to verify. And then what they'll usually do is confirm with you the size and the color, and then they'll tell you to go to the page and click on the quantity. So if you want to buy 20, it will be $1 each, so it's $20. So you'd click the quantity to 4. 4 times 5 is $20, and then what you would do is click add to your cart. Then you send the order number to the seller along with your logo. Then they'll send you a proof where you verify the size and color before they process it and ship it out to you within a couple of weeks or so. Once the logo arrives, you could apply them to your watch dials. So I cut one logo out and I peeled off the backing. With the top protective layer still on, I affix it to the dial with some tweezers. I use a magnifier to do it. I try to take my time to line it up to the center. I put it down lightly on the dial, and if it's where I want it to be, I use like a Q-tip and push it down. Just be patient and take your time because you do not want a crooked logo. And after that, you carefully peel off the top layer with some tweezers here. You don't want to scratch the dial with your tweezers, so I use these plastic ones, and that is it. It should be on your dial now. I think it looks pretty good. And here is the completed product. This is my Seamaster inspired watch with this custom logo. If you want to see the build video for this, I will have it coming up. I'm just editing it right now. I've also used this logo on another build, which was a Quartz SKX using the VH31. So check it out if you haven't. Creating a unique logo for your watch is a good addition to any build and lets you personalize it. Anyways, I hope you find this video useful. Comment, like, share, or subscribe, and you'll hear from me in the next video.